Aquarius, hello, hello, hello. This is Aquarius Tarot. On the cusp of something big, happiness ahead is what I decided to title your reading. Aquariuses, I got so many channeled messages and downloads for you. Before your read here, I was channeling and spirit was channeling through me, so I have no idea who these messages are going to resonate with. They do match the cards though, and I really like it. I think you are going to enjoy this. And if you didn't see your last read, it was amazing. And this energy, amazing. Like you are consistent here with this overall. We do just kind of have a warning with some of the things here, and I'm not gonna lie, this looks like a beautiful read ahead, so I'm excited to deliver these messages. But if you're new, what up? I'm Shamelessly Sexy Jackie, a psychic medium, and I pull cards on your spiritual energies, day-to-day messages, money, finances, career, retirement here. We clarify what we need to with the tarot. I go over sexual energies and relationships too, and then I give you something tangible to really work with your guides, your team, whatever you believe in here, okay? But Aquarius, it was so interesting. Like I hopped onto this live a little bit late and I heard you're late for an important date. So some of you might be going on dates pretty soon. I don't really know. I had this live scheduled for 2/16. That could be your birthday. Happy birthday if it is. And then I actually got live on 2/18 and today is the 18th. And it was just so interesting, the synchronicity of that, because I also wrote a couple things down channeling prior to your read here, okay? And that just matches so much here. So I got the song I Feel Good by James Brown at 1:19 p.m. And 119 is literally the end of Capricorn season into your season here, Aquarius. So there could have been something that you were doing during Capricorn season, but it's by James Brown. And I was like, James Brown does not give me like Capricorn vibes, gives me Taurus vibes. And so you could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Taurus, and James Brown is actually a Taurus because I looked it up. But the different like songs in there that like stood out to me that Spirit also gave to me, or the lyrics or words, were sugar and spice. So you might be cooking, you might be baking. I got you, dun, 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 dun. So that kind of energy, and the saxophone. So you might be like an instrument, you might be a DJ, you might be listening to music during this time, or called to pick up like some sort of instrument. You might be learning here as well, or even singing. This was also created in the year 1964 specifically. And then like the music kept going, which I usually was like, I didn't intend for that to happen, but it did. And then it happened at 123. So again, an angel number for you, but that could also be your birthday. 123 is your season, Aquarius here. And it was Staying Alive from the Bee Gees, and that was in 1977. So those years could be very important for you. It also said Mother Brother was staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. So I don't know if you went through something tough mentally, emotionally, physically. It's actually just overall spiritually when it comes to your health here. But then I had Spirit say like cusp 119. Pay attention to that. And today is 2/18, and as I'm saying this, it's 222 on my phone, and that is literally the angel number that's showing up for you in the cards here. So again, pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities, Aquarius here. But literally 2/18, this is the cusp time of Aquarius Pisces season. You could also have Pisces, Capricorn, or Taurus in your chart too. I could be talking to cross watchers, but Spirit was like, you're literally on the cusp of something big here. So let's talk about your thumbnail and your cover photo here. Okay, you have a lot of happiness, 10 of Cups energy. This was just so beautiful, and you're being spiritually aligned right now, especially in your career, because this is the career tarot card that came up for you to really share your wisdom overall. Spirit wants something to be illuminated with you, this light within, and this says you're called to serve as a mentor for someone, a role model or guide for them, and show them your wisdom and experience here. And for some of you, this may be when it comes to wellness. So you might be like a personal trainer, you might be like getting in shape here, getting your body right here overall. Maybe you're like doing some sort of exercise routine that really helps you when it comes to health and wellness. Or maybe there's just so many things that you've overcome when it comes to your overall wellness, like again, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, sexually, everything like that. Thank you all for the 2 likes. Definitely say hi in the chat too. But this is a really good read, Aquarius here. And what I thought was super interesting, like your career looks amazing, your spiritual higher self messages look amazing, and so do your sexual energies. And you only really got like one like negative-ish card in your energy, so just pay attention to that. But out of the higher self oracle messages, you got prophets and ancient seers, decisions, predictive guidance here. And for those of you that aren't familiar, like that is specifically, this card talks about, working with different deities, gods, goddesses here, and the history of ancient seers. So you might be inclined to look that up in particular. But this was people in the past that were able to predict certain things. And you might also be inclined to scry here. Your third eye could be opening up specifically, but this card also talks about wisdom. And there's like this light that's being illuminated, not only on this card for money, finances, career, but like this card here as well. So you might be a divine healer, seeker, whatever. Maybe you are a seer, maybe you are a prophet, maybe you are channeling some downloads and messages specifically through spirit, source, whatever during this time. And again, the number 18, which today is the 18th and 218. So like that could be a significant number for you overall. And we also had the altar out of the Spirit Says deck. So really work with your ancestors and your guides and spiritual team here. Like you have, yeah, lots of ascended master numbers around you. And for some of you, you do need to get your Reiki, like chakra cleanse on in order to instantly manifest something moving forward with this, and to work with your team to have like your vessel become clear here specifically. And that might be a part of wellness too. Maybe you're a Reiki practitioner here as well, Aquarius. When it comes to my cosmic downloads deck, you got the Destiny Ahead card, which says move forward with that idea today. The universe wants you to move quickly here, okay? So you could be getting some sort of ancient wisdom or even clairvoyant psychic premonitions specifically on what is it that I do? And Spirit's like, you know what it is, like the answers are inside of you, just move ahead with that. I love it. Let's talk about your real AF relationships. This is the only dark card that you got, and this says someone blames you for the things going wrong in their life. And for some of you, it is related to like pregnancy or the future or family, or just like questioning your life values here. And this person is a worrier, but it's in the reverse. I don't see you worrying about this. And you're like, I'm worthy of people who, you know, are in my energies, that don't blame me for things going wrong in their life specifically. You could have had kids with this person, but you're showing up really well grounded and balanced in your relationships. This could also be a coworker or colleague or something with money here in particular. They're telling me money management with the Pentacles, but I'm not gonna lie, this is also like a partner, spouse trying to be very dualistic, like yes or no, this or that, with their choices specifically. So you are really coming out of some sort of cycle here. Yeah, you have 2, 10, and then 2, and you're making good choices, and they're worried and potentially anxious without you. With the sugar and spice, everything nice, like I feel good, that was like the energy of you might specifically be going out on dates in the future or getting some invites overall. And so I'm not really sure who that aligns to or with, but you might be kind of nervous about it. And I don't see anything to be worried about here. Really, you're making the best choices during this time. I forgot to say as well, then another song came through and it was like, sun shining 24/7. I'm like, wait, is this heaven? I don't remember who sings that. I'm not gonna lie, my partner and I listen to it a lot, and he's an Aquarius sun. So you might be doing something, you could have done something really fun for your birthday season. You could be like traveling towards like sunnier places, spaces, whatever it may be here overall. Whatever resonates with you to that, just pay attention. You also had Capricorn show up in your read for sexual energies, which I love because I talked about Capricorn in the downloads, but then you have this 222 message here, okay? So that's an important angel number when it comes to your relationships. But for your sexual energies, you could have Capricorn in your chart, or this person could be a Capricorn. This person in particular is like really thinking about what you like sexually, twisting the body, doing different positions. It might even bite you, nibble on you. And for some of you, 8 of Desires in the upright, I love this energy because this is 8 of Wands. This is moving forward with a new connection and sex, intimacy, whatever. And this is something specifically where it's going to be a lot of fun here, and there's a lot of opportunities coming in, and people are finding you attractive here, okay? Thank you all for the 3 likes. And yeah, Queen of Pleasures, you're very grounded. Yes, and Knight of Ecstasy cups. They want to ask you out on dates and everything. So we have Capricorn, Gemini, and even Virgo energy here as well. The Magician card. I see you manifesting better relationships, especially if you are looking for love or sex or whatever it might be. If people have really just kind of like gaslit you or treated you poorly in the past, or just like blaming you for things that you aren't doing here. So let's shuffle out the decks here overall. Hello everybody in the chat. What do my Aquariuses need to know, please, Spirit? What do my Aquariuses need to know? Okay, this card came back out here. So Spirit's like, yo, I said what I said here overall. And some of you might be inclined to like kinship, seek a community or a group when it comes to spirituality. This also says like creating maybe your group here as well. Maybe you want to get grounded out in nature, the fire element. But again, the sun, which is the fire element specifically here overall. So you might be working on some things with your own psychic gifts and abilities, your natural talents here. And maybe even seeking guidance from somebody who does have these gifts specifically with predictive readings here overall, and kind of giving you some clarity on like what are the choices, what are the options, especially if you feel like you're not getting clear here, and like you being able to put yourself out there in order to like understand what's going on is gonna be really good for you during this time here. But a lot of you are moving into like big groups of friendships, relationships. Pay attention to the number 18, breaks down to a 9, and we got 9 in the chat, as well as the date, the 18th here. This could also be a degree in your birth chart in particular, but I do see a lot of community and a lot of friendships ahead here where you can kind of talk to them about this stuff in particular, especially if you haven't been able to do that overall. So we're just gonna take that one because it's pretty straightforward. Tell me about the most important cosmic downloads, day-to-day messages for Aquarius, please. Thank you. We have hearing versus listening. So you got someone in your energy who's like, oh, I heard you, but like they weren't actually like listening to you. So ask yourself if you want to be around these people. These people could have been like really nasty, shaming, rude to you, mean to you, treating you poorly here overall, and just like lacking EQ or emotional intelligence. It's like listening skills. Like these people need to learn listening skills, and I feel like you're not the person that wants to teach them this. It's like, don't waste my breath. Yeah, can you keep up, baby boy, make me lose my breath? That song, I don't remember who sings that. You need to look it up. But yeah, this person doesn't respect you. I felt this energy because you don't respect yourself. So it's like that, treating you poorly, but you might have to speak up a little bit. Focus on building your self-esteem and self-worth, and stop seeking any validation from other people. Again, this could be other people in your energy too. I could be talking to a cross watcher, so only take what resonates with you specifically. And you're stepping into your winning season, literally on the cusp of something big. Happiness is ahead. The people who doubted you will be reaching out to you, watching your glow up, and people would rather be sick than sane. This card came out in the All 12 Signs read yesterday, so you might be inclined to watch that because it's easier for them to wear rose-colored glasses versus trying to work on themselves to be sane. And you see through this disguise. Oh my gosh, I put the deck down, y'all. You're gonna love this, Aquarius. And it just matches up with where your energy is going. This card wanted to come through and show, okay? A lot of money, fortune, gifts, and blessings are headed to you. Hashtag congrats. We love that. Way to step into your destiny here overall. Let's clarify, who's this person that like doesn't actually listen to Aquarius? What do they need to know about these energies? 3 of Swords here. This could have happened 3 times. This could have been a group situation, family, friends, past ex, lover, whatever. They also mentioned to Aquarius, Venus retrograde. We're in the pre-shadow. It's coming up on the 1st here. So there's something about that where a lot of you with the lyrics of like, I feel good and then staying alive, like may have been really hurt or like burdened in love in the past, and you're kind of nervous and scared to put yourself out there, but you're moving out of that and you've done your healing. So like 3 of Swords in the upright, like this person has some healing to do here. They could have really hurt you in the past previously. They could have really tried to say things that manipulated your energy. And this could even be 3 people. What else? 4 of Swords, and you're like, I'm at peace without them. Yeah. What's going on with this? And Knight of Cups in the reverse. Again, definitely like potentially a past lover for some of you. And for others of you, this is like a past relationship or friendship. This is someone who could be younger than you, but like they're also very emotionally abusive. They don't actually see how they've harmed you. Again, it's the rose-colored glasses kind of energy, and they want to claim that they've done healing, but they haven't. And you see through this, and you see through like their words and their energies, because their energy doesn't lie here. you see through it. What did I just say? The moon card in the reverse. They have a lot of subconscious psyche reprogramming to do. They may be needing to work on their mental health specifically, and maybe they've influenced yours in a certain way. This person could also be exposed during Pisces season, and you're walking away. And again, Eight of Cups. This is the vibe and the energy of like, I'm not turning back to these past people. I'm moving forward. Your overall card is showing up again, okay? Remain well balanced. So tell me about this energy of Aquarius needing to work on self-worth. Four of Cups sideways. Spirit's like, we've given you multiple opportunities here, but you're kind of staying stuck in this. Yeah, Two of Swords. You don't even see it. And Four of Pentacles. Okay. It's like you have 44 showing up for you. Spirit, there's something about like your heart chakra that's not grounded here. And it's almost like greediness, like grounded versus greediness. Are you pouring into yourself from a place of love? Are people taking from you because they're being greedy here? And then you're just so giving and giving and giving of like your energy, which is your time, your love, your money, your thoughts, your efforts. And this is also potentially needing to have validation from people of like, should I go this path? Should I go this route here? And you feel like you're shooting arrows in the dark specifically, especially with this card. But then like you're just over giving of like they're telling me like your nervous system is shot. So I don't know. This is not a health read, but there's something about that where like you have this really anxious, nervous energy and you can't really clearly make a decision here overall. Someone here could have used you for your money here, your talents, and you could have been really frustrated at this and you're trying to decide, how do I protect my energies from this? That's another storyline. For others of you, you're blocking out people who've done this before and they might try to come back around here. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Shut up. Knight of Wands. Okay, this is something where you're trying to figure out, how can I maybe be hidden and escape this and move this person? You know, Pentacles in the reverse here. This is like, they don't even see where you're going, what your plan is, especially with Knight of Wands. Yeah, and you are not destined and moving towards with this person. This could be a Scorpio, but this is also people that have maybe seen that they can take action towards you rather than you changing some things here. And I feel like you're like, nope, I'm gonna make my own moves and I don't need to do this anymore, and I don't even need to show everybody this here overall. Okay, thank you all for the 4 likes. I appreciate and love you. Tell me about this winning season for my Aquariuses watching your glow up. Queen of Cups sideways. So there's some sort of emotional healing that needs to be finished here. This is also like some sort of delays where like maybe you are a therapist, a counselor, a coach here, a Reiki practitioner, a psychic. Whoa, you got your angels around you though. Like it flipped over. But this is something where like, you may be going inwards during Pisces season because you're kind of unsure, where do I move forward with this, okay? Yeah, the Magician in the reverse. Again, like I just said, pay attention for snakes around you as well as butterflies here. That could be really you going through some sort of changes overall. And the Chariot energy in the reverse. So you have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo, and then you have Cancer energy in the reverse here, okay? For some of you, I'm not going to lie, this is like you walking like and making these steps and moves in silence here. And maybe even doing something and collaborating with Virgo, Gemini, or Cancer, or those seasons might be when you actually come forward and show people the things that you're doing. For others of you, this is like your manifestations have potentially been delayed here and you're like, when is this going to take off? But Spirit's like, no, there's divine timing at play, and there's something about, again, you needing to step into this destined opportunity here overall. And you might have gone through a lot of loss here, maybe loss of like, you know, communication with getting back to somebody, job loss is what they're telling me, like a contract loss, a position loss, something that's just lost here. And it's like this energy of like you need to lose something in order to be found here. Some of you could have lost like a vehicle or a card or an opportunity like to travel, but I see that it wasn't going to work out anyway, so it's not like a bad thing necessarily here. Yeah, 5 of Swords in the reverse here. You were meant to stay back for some sort of reason overall. It's interesting. A lot of you are going to be moving in the future and getting like a new glow up, getting a new car, but like Spirit's trying to make some sort of business deal work out that's better for you. Someone's trying to be very snaky with your energy, get you for more money here, and Spirit's like, nope, we're not dealing with people that are chaotic overall with this deal. It's very interesting. Like, where does this go? Okay, Six of Pentacles. Spirit is here for you. You're giving and receiving overall, so it's very interesting. Yeah, careful of any bad deals. Six of Cups in the reverse, Justice energy in the reverse. There needs to be some sort of conversation about this. Your energy, okay? Be very strong. Stick to the beat of your own drum here. This is like people who are going to want to come back around to. Could be a Libra or even a child or a sibling here, someone you had past nostalgia with, watching you glow up and wanting to like come back into your life. I don't see that being good for you. Yeah, Ten of Wands, close out this cycle here as I cut the deck, and Seven of Pentacles. They're not divinely aligned to move forward with you, and I feel like these are individuals that were very greedy, very nasty, and then when they saw you get big, you do these things here, Aquarius, it's like they're gonna come around and be like, oh my god, that's so cool, but I feel like you might need to block them on your phone number or something like that. They might be like at a distance from you. It's like these people never really actually supported you in the first place. Yeah, and you had to remain very strong and balanced and be very stable in these situations. But stay away from these like people. Spirit's warning you at this time with this card here. Stay away. For some of you, yeah, it's parents here overall, and there's a wish that's coming true. Okay, wish right there. Happiness again. So there's something where some of you could have also been dealing with like parents or even like mother brother. Like you could be a mother brother with that Staying Alive song, or you could have been like dealing with someone who's trying to stay alive, or this is like staying alive within your energies, and it's kind of like they might be dead to you. You could have just lost somebody too. Take what resonates with you. I'm just channeling. Okay, Aquarius says you're quiet today. Okay, money, finances, career, savings. So some of you might be needing to create savings, or pigs might be significant to you here. This might also be something that you're kind of thinking about, like, where do I want my accounts to be in the future? Authority, yeah, especially if you are a business owner, or a lot of you will be rising up to some sort of leadership position or opportunity within a company, a promotion. I do see that. And then we have transformation overall. Yes, absolutely. Your finances are getting transformed during this time, but this is also like changes the natural order of things. So don't be afraid of the unknown. And you're on the path of wealth. I love it. Look at those coins. Keep up the great work here, okay? Moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Again, you could be moving, you could be traveling, you could be a travel guide here, but this is also like maybe you've been going through these growing pains and changes specifically with the transformation card, and with this wisdom card that comes up in the spiritual and career energies, you're kind of like, what is it that I want to do with all this knowledge I have, or decisions, or even predictive guidance here, if that's for myself or other people. Gifts are coming in. Very beautiful. You're uncovering new talents that'll lead you to new work in a better position. Like I said, more money. Answers are also coming here too. You will soon resolve your current situation, and a new opening with job security and brilliance. Light bulb moments here overall. We also have saving face here, okay? Don't tell everybody what you have for wealth and how you're moving forward. That's how I interpret that with the wealth and the saving face energy overall. Make sure that you kind of, it's like Spirit said, hide any opportunities that you have within your career, meaning don't tell people how much money you have coming in, because you're gonna regret it. Wow, regret it. Okay. For others of you, this is like you have to save face in order to like stay in some sort of position to keep going towards what you do want in work. And again, moving and leaving. Yeah, Ten of Wands in the upright as the cards are left on the table here. You're closing up a major cycle for work here for a lot of you, and leaving one job and going on to something else here. Let's shuffle this out. Tell me about savings and gifts. Shut up. You have Gemini card energy. There's a big choice coming in here overall. And you see that? You have your ancestors and guides right there supporting you from the divine. And first card out, sunshine here, okay? And you have Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and Six of Pentacles. Okay, Someone's going to be coming in, giving you some gifts of money. I do see that. For others of you, you've really had to fight for the position that you are in, or like move forward on all these different steps of like, okay, now there's this interview, now there's this interview, now there's this interview. And all this hard work was worth it here. You could have Gemini in your chart. This could be Gemini season here, but this is like doing a career that you really love, and it's going to be successful. For others of you, I also see like you giving a lot of money back to people or giving money away here. Ace of Swords, a new opportunity contract. Beautiful. Tell me about authority. Okay. Four of Swords in the upright. If you are a boss, you do need to rest and like outsource to other people. I'm picking up on that specifically with Four of Swords. You have four people around them. And this is also surrendering and being cracked open to the divine of like, yes, move forward in this. And the answers that you have are in you. Four of Wands here, okay? 44, again, that heart-centered space, like I said, with the heart chakra here. Work from that space. You may be collaborating with someone or creating some sort of business with them, business plan. You're really trying to make sure that you have solid foundations. You might meet somebody at a networking event and they say like, oh my gosh, I love you, or they pay you a compliment, or they give you some sort of gem that's like a key to success. Literally, they compliment you, they talk to you. Magician card in the upright. This is you manifesting some different things from all that you're doing, and you're gonna have this power to create moving forward. It's very beautiful. You have Gemini, Virgo energy. This is someone who might be a really great connection for you in order to like get more. For those of you that have your own business, get more sales, get more clients, be this power position person where they really want to see you grow. They really want to help you here specifically. And I do like that. This is a conversation.